Hello, and welcome to Square Nail Rustics. My name is Brannon, and I'm going to share with you some information about our flooring. First, we start with a locally sourced, kiln-dried white pine lumber that is independently milled by family-owned businesses throughout New England. When you choose to put our flooring in your space, you're helping to employ thousands of people right here in the United States. Next, we work closely with our local lumberyard manager to forecast and order our lumber months in advance. Each week, we receive several thousand feet of lumber delivered to our facility in upstate New York. Remember the smell in shop class? That is what it smells like in our wood shop. We use step-by-step methods to hand process every board inch by inch. Our process starts with hand distressing with various tools so that no two boards are ever the same. We literally beat on every board with chains, hammers, and various tools. Our finish consists of up to 9 different colors of paints, stains, and polys, all layered up to achieve the look of authentically old, wide plank flooring that will stand up to today's traffic. We even use vinegar, coffee, and plaster of Paris in some of our finishes, but that's what sets our flooring apart. We make sure each board has tons of character and dimension, so you end up with an amazing floor. So, you see, we simply don't just stain a board. It's easy to maintain. Simply clean it regularly with Pine Sol or Murphy's oil soap and water. Every once in a while, you can give it a coat of Mop and Glow and they will come back to life. I don't recommend using a steam mop though. There is nothing you can do to hurt it. You can drag stuff across it, walk on it, trample it, and let the pets loose on it. It's all okay. You don't even have to take your shoes off. Every dent, every ding, every scratch, every scuff, every crack, everything. It just adds to the overall character of the floor. As time goes on, your floor will look older and older and better and better. Even the most extreme dig marks and gouges simply blend in where you touch them up. You should think of these as antique floors. You should expect them to creak, to move, to cup, and to bow a little. You will see character cracks and knot holes in some boards as well. I am telling you, this is the real deal. Scuffs and scratches can be easily touched up. With most of our finishes, we recommend using Minwax Polyshades Espresso in gloss. To touch up a scratch, simply stir the stain, dip a corner of a rag into it, slosh it on, and rub it into the scratch, then buff away any excess. You get instant extra character. Each blank is standard tongue and groove on each side, just like traditional flooring for easy installation. Our boards are a solid 3/4 inch thick and a full 11 inches wide. This is the same eastern white pine board that you find in colonial homes throughout New England. They have lasted centuries and are certain to enhance your space years to come. Every board comes ready to install with 2 coats of satin Minwax fast-drying floor poly in satin. Sometimes customers choose to add a 3rd coat after the floor has been installed. Simply use a paint roller on a mop handle and roll on another coat. Then let it dry overnight. The work goes fast and one person can do 1,000 square feet in under a half an hour easily. This is the same type of lumber they use for board and batten siding. So, if it can stand up to New England winters, it can stand up to your kids in the tub. If you live in New York, Pennsylvania, New Hampshire, Vermont, New Jersey, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, or Maine, we can have your order delivered in random lengths up to 12 feet long. Delivery ranges between $100 and $800 generally, but it depends on your exact location and the amount you order, so be sure to contact us for a quote. We can crate and ship flooring to any other state. However, you will receive random lengths up to 7 feet long. Shipping charges range from $1 to $1.50 per square foot generally, but again depends on your exact location and the amount you order. Many people choose to come and pick up their flooring at our facility in upstate New York. We are located just 10 minutes from both Lake George and Saratoga Springs. We are on an easy day trip or weekend getaway from most major cities. Come stay the night and return home with your flooring the next day. It's easy to rent a trailer from U-Haul and tow it behind your car. Once you receive your boards, we suggest placing them in the space for about 10 days to acclimate to your humidity. Shuffle them every couple of days for even drying. Remember, we start with kiln-dried lumber already, so expect minimal shrinkage. It is extremely easy to install this flooring yourself even if you have no experience. Yes, you can. Remember, they are wooden boards, so don't overthink it. You do not need to put any felt, paper, or underlayment down unless you want to. The best practice is to always use a rubber mallet or block of wood to tap the boards together. Many people use a battery-operated Ryobi air stapler from Home Depot and simply staple the boards right to the subfloor underneath. You can go right over other flooring like hardwood or vinyl if it is still in good shape. Use 1.5-inch long 18-gauge crown staples to randomly face nail the boards down. When you get to the end of the row, just cut a board to fit. Again, use Minwax poly shades in gloss espresso to darken the fresh cut edge and staple into place. Work your way back and forth across the floor in rows. Remember, we send you random size links, so you won't get a checkerboard pattern. You can use just about every little piece, so there is very little waste. The little boards look great peppered in throughout the floor. If you like instant gratification, you will like putting down this floor, because 2 people can easily put down 1,000 square feet in one day and it's ready to walk on that night. Remember, there is no right or wrong way to install it. The worse you do, the better it seems to look. Most customers say it's rather fun and easy. Customers have also used liquid nails subfloor adhesive to glue the boards down and then shot 3-inch nails into each floor just below. By doing 3 nails on each board, it creates a very nice pattern across the floor. It's a little extra work, but you'll have a very unique floor. You can use screws and cut nails too. One customer even collected antique square nails for years in anticipating of finding the right floor someday. Needless to say, he finally got to put them to good use when he found us. Even if you're on a concrete slab, we have a few ideas. The best way is to put down a plywood subfloor and attach the boards right to that. Another option would be to rent a Hilti gun and shoot the nails through the boards directly into the concrete. Each nail head would need to be sanded and touched up with a stain, but as you can see, it creates a nice pattern across the floor. We have a mix of customers who order flooring for new houses, old houses, not so old houses, urban apartments, businesses, historic homes, and everywhere in between. You can use it on the floor, on a 3-season porch, on the walls, on the ceiling, in a bathroom, in the kitchen, down the hall, and around the corner. It can be cut and made into stair treads, kick plates, backsplashes, baseboard trim, door moldings, fireplace mantles, feature walls, faux beams, even furniture. The sky is the limit with our flooring. It can go anywhere. In closing, I hope I didn't confuse you even more, but should you feel you have additional questions, please reach out to us for a quick response.